All right, friends, you know who? It's Jason Blaha, the strength and fitness, lifting gym slave, diet slave, whatever, the recruiting lifting slave. Man, it's T, my friends, and I'm back with another video again with Jason Blaha. It just never ends with this guy, bro. But it's fun reviewing his videos, I tell you. All right, let's see how delusional he is today. So, Blaha says Dr. Shawn Baker and Paul Saladino are in violation of their oath to do no harm. That's funny. That's funny because I think vegans are doing harm, and these groups and whatever, by creating farms, they're destroying the environment, deforestation, losing habitats of animals, losing our habitat, oxygen in the planet, and a whole bunch of other things. Polluting the air and the water with their chemicals, using up the water supply. And you don't need to eat fruits and vegetables. They're frivolous. We're carnivores. So let's review this video.
Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and thought I would do a call-out video today. Let me get a sip of my water first. Get my beautiful radio voice going, and let's talk about this. All right, I'm going to call out two people specifically, Dr. Shawn Baker, Dr. Paul Saladino. And I'm going to state up front that technically, because everything they are promoting is completely debunked with a larger body of scientific evidence.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. You already know what they are, because he's gonna name carnivore animals. Animals roam the planet. They don't deforest the planet. They don't create frivolous farms that you don't need, engineering these fruits and vegetables which you don't need, and marketing them. They simply eat grass, shit. They regrow the land. They refurbish the land. And we eat the animals, keeps us healthy, and it keeps our population regulated because we're carnivores. Look, the lion population, the cat population is regulated according to the animals that are out there. And they're satiated. They eat an animal here and there. They eat a carcass or whatever. They eat them up. And they survive. And they live pretty good. And they're not overly, how should I put it? Overpopulating the whole place with these cats and lions, and these carnivore animals are overpopulating the planet. There's very few of them. There's more herbivore animals roaming than there are these carnivore animals. So we are carnivores as humans, but our problem is they started ramping up the fake food production, the artificial food production, and feeding you that, the slave diet. Pumping it, you eating it and eating it, and that too with the meat. Of course, the meat is sustaining you. It's sustaining you, but not your health and everything else. But it is somewhat sustaining you. But how long could that sustain you for, meat? I don't know. To the point where you stop eating it, you'll be unsustainable. It'll be unsustainable when you stop eating meat. Like all the vegan compilations, they're all falling apart in their hair, and pee-pee not working, and nails and teeth falling out. So that's what will happen to you, because we are carnivores. And what do? They farm, they're deforestate. That's it. If I was president, I would put all these people to jail, all these farmers to jail that are growing fruits and vegetables, because they have deforested the planet. They're destroying the planet. They're deforesting the Amazon, because they want to grow what? Fruits and vegetables? For what purpose do you need that? A lady asked me at the buffet, hey, your plate is more cheap than mine. You're just buying meat there. You're just buying meat and fish. I go, yeah. They go, how could you just eat that? What do you mean, how could you just eat that? That's your diet. That's all I'm eating. They go, that's all you're eating? I go, yeah. I asked them, why do I need to eat fruits and vegetables? What's the reason? Because for taste? Oh, you want me to eat for taste, but not for health. Oh, I see. So everybody out there, when they're eating all these farmed shit, they're eating for taste. They're not eating for health. See what I mean? That's the difference. And it's destroying you slowly and destroying the planet and the world. Bill Gates wants to destroy the planet and the world as well. He wants to grow fake meat. He wants to grow vegetables and fruits and shit and all that, make you a vegan and grow a bunch of bugs and feed it to you. And he's gonna make you enjoy it. You're gonna learn to love it. Because he wants to destroy the planet as well. He's crazy. He wants to reduce the population, reduce the animal population, human population, by feeding you an unnatural diet. Great.
It is, therefore, scientific misinformation. Their videos and channels should technically be deleted from all of social media. If you look at the rules of YouTube, you look at the rules of Facebook.
They never gave any misinformation. They're using real science. Science has come out with new stuff. What are you talking about?
Any of those on the terms of service, their entire premise of what they are promoting is in direct violation of those terms of service.
You're in direct violation of nature by promoting a vegan diet, and that people eat that they should promote these farms to destroy the planet, to fucking deforest the planet, fucking make room for farm, getting rid of habitats, animal habitats, and fucking destroying rodents and animals and everything else that grows out there for their farming benefits.
Their channels and their videos and their information, anything that they put out, and anyone who's interviewing them and letting them promote this information, technically is a violation of the rules. So why?
Technically is a violation of what rules? What are they putting out there? What is this misinformation? Fuck, man, you haven't even mentioned one thing yet. How long does it take you to get there?
They're allowed to speak on these platforms, I don't know. If they are actually...
Speak on these platforms about what?
You have written rules in place saying you will get strikes and possibly removed for knowingly promoting scientific misinformation.
What scientific misinformation, you bald-headed maniac?
They are saying that vegetables are bad, and we need to be clear.
Vegetables are bad. They're not, you don't need them. They are bad. They're poisonous. They destroy you over time. You don't need them. Give me one question. Here, I got a question for you, Blaha. Why do you need them? Here's a question. If you can survive on a carnivore diet without any problems, then why do you need vegetables? Why do you need fruits? I know. So you can make a business, right? Deforest the planet, deforestation, remove the animals from the planet, their habitats and everything, destroy the land and everything, fucking chemicals, spray chemicals everywhere in the air, on you and everywhere else, grow more rubber plants, right? More plastics and everything in the environment, microplastics, live so artificially. The more artificial you live, the better off you are. Is that it, Blaha? So the more artificial you live, the more you can destroy yourself, the better off. Let's see how far we could go before we fucking destroy ourselves and die. Yeah, man.
Here, when they say this, you can't use appeal to authority and say, well, they're medical doctors. Because first of all, medical doctors, nutrition is not their area of expertise.
No, they are doctors. It doesn't matter. They're a doctor, and they can give any advice that they want because they study the field, okay?
Number two, even most medical doctors can look at research and know how to read research.
What research? It's a known fact. Animals roam the planet. What do? Do they deforest the planet, these animals? Ask yourself this question. Do animals deforest the planet? Or do they encourage the growth of the planet? The animals, what their job, when they do their droppings and stuff, they're herbivores. They eat off the land and then they drop, right? Horses, this, that, they eat. All these herbivore animals, they eat and they drop on the land. They provide food, sustenance for the planet, for this, for that, for humans and everything. You understand me? They don't deforest the planet. They don't kill the rodents and things and animals that live on the land. They don't destroy habitats. You are an unnatural human. You are destroying the habitat of the planet. You are destroying the planet, the habitats, deforestation, the oxygen that we breathe, and everything else that is going on out there is to blame on the fruits and vegetable farmers of this world. They need to be taken down and taken down right away. Right away.
Person would look at them and go, you guys are crazy. You're quacks, you're frauds.
You're crazy.
You're charlatans. This is what most medical doctors are saying. So when the vast majority of medical doctors are saying this, and pretty much nearly 100% of registered dietitians whose job it is to know these things, keep in mind a registered dietitian isn't someone who took a couple nutrition classes. A registered dietitian.
Experience speaks louder than words on the internet. Everybody who goes carnivore or is carnivore, whatever, has it's all the same thing. I'm healthy. I'm back to normal and a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, man? So body does the talking, bro. Body does the talking. When you eat fruits and vegetables and your body is deteriorating, your hair falling out like you, sarcopenia, bald head, your teeth are all crappy, in poor health, skin diseases and everything, body does the talking, Blaha. That's the reason nobody cares about your channel. Your dad bod to daddy bod. You want to know why? Because of what you're doing. You're destroying yourself. Now, if you went back on your natural diet, most likely you could restore yourself. But maybe at this point it's a bit too late, I guess. Get it? But yeah, that's usually how it works.
Has to have an advanced degree.
Body does the talking about everything in this world. You can speak. I'm speaking, but the body is doing the talking for me. Get it, dude?
In the field relative to nutrition, either a master's or a PhD, and then they have to go through a residency, usually in the metabolic ward. Okay, they have to do a residency in the metabolic ward on top of that.
Right, okay.
Then they have to be board certified through a national board here in the U.S. And they have to do continuing education. They have to be recertified, right? These are technically, as far as we're concerned, the highest experts in nutrition tend to be registered dietitians because of the amount of direct experience they're required to have, both in terms of education and work out in the field. Keep in mind, they have to do residencies. And if they do it in the metabolic ward, they get to see data and access to clients and patients and case studies and get to work with them directly and observe a lot of things. They tend to participate directly in the research at that point, right there in real people. Hey, this is their specialty. All of those people will say that they are crazy. Keep in mind, these are people who have promoted not eating vegetables. And they're both very...
But the question is, why do you need to eat vegetables, Blaha? Why? If you can live with, here's the question. If a human can live without eating vegetables, why do we need to eat them? Why? That's the question. Why? Why do we need to eat them? And why do you want to eat them? Here's the question. Why do we need to eat them? And why do you want to eat? Why do you like eating them or whatever? Why? Why do you need them? And why are you eating them? Blaha, if you don't need them, why do you insist on eating them? And why do you want to eat them? That is another question. Why? If you don't need them, why?
Fringe. They are fringe people on the fringes of the fitness world who, again, have developed cult-like followings of people.
Again, I know many people. They eat whatever, their diet. They've never eaten a fruit. They never eat fruits. I know many people. Some people don't even eat vegetables. They eat fruits. Some people don't eat fruits or vegetables. And some people eat vegetables and some people eat fruit and vice versa, whatever, okay? And they haven't died. Nothing has happened to them because they didn't eat any fruits. Nothing happened to these other people because they didn't eat any vegetables. But they're always eating meat. That's the funny part. Why is that? Why is the one thing they never cut out of their diet is meat? What is sustaining them? What is keeping them living longer? Oh, I know. But what about the vegan people who cut out meat and they're eating fruits or vegetables? What happened to them? Oh my God, their hair is falling out. Their teeth are falling out. The gums are receding. The skin got skin problems, diseases. Their fingernails are coming off. My periods are not coming no more. I'm not even ejaculating anymore. It's going away. My testicles are shrinking. Blah, blah, blah. My hormones are off kilter. They're not working. Yada, yada, yada. Why is that, Blaha? Why, when people are on a fruit and vegetable diet, is unsustainable? But when they're, but when they're eating meat, and whether they cut out these things or not, blah blah, why is sustaining them? The meat. So if meat sustains you, why do you need to eat these things that are not necessary in your diet? What is the purpose of eating? That's the question I have for you. What is the purpose behind it? Marketing, money. That's what's behind it. But you're so unnatural. You can't understand that in your head. I mean, I know you're trying to say in the video, you're playing a game because you're saying, well, the studies and this and that, because the studies say we have to follow the study because they say that. But they did studies on carnivore. They did. It kills cancer. It does this. It does that. It does a bunch of stuff. So are those studies wrong too, Blaha? Are they wrong too? That meat sustains you, has no deficiency in nutrients, it has no sugar or toxins in it? Hello?
Who are now running around everywhere in my videos talking about vegetables are bad, vegetables are poison, with this ignorant, ridiculous...
Vegetables are poison. They are bad for you. They have oxalates in them. Is oxalate not a poison? Do you think that doesn't poison you? It does. Listen, alcohol is poison. It doesn't kill you right away, but it's poison. You're drinking poison. So is coffee. Are you telling me that alcohol is good for you too, Blaha, because it's made by plants? Is opium good for you too? Cocaine and everything's made from plants, Blaha. How about the pharmacy? All the drugs that are made there, they're made from plants, right? Are those good for you too? All those drugs and everything they're giving you? What else is going on over there? What else is going on there, eh? What about the health food store? You're complaining that it's all bad and it's corroded and it's shit and bad, but isn't that made from plants too?
Ridiculous nonsense. And I mean, anyone who says, well, you don't have it, yes, we do. There are hundreds and hundreds of studies around the world.
Oh yeah.
Both case studies, epidemiology, population
Yes, there is too on carnivore diets. There's case studies and epidemiologies and this and that. There's a whole bunch now too.
studies showing over and over and over and over and over.
Yes, there are studies that people got paid money over and over again, corruption and money to convince you to eat something that is highly unnatural for you, knowing that you don't need them. It's not there. It's not a necessity. Yes, so they can feed their money over and over again with money, line it with pockets of money, dude. Do people not lie? Of course they do. Look at you. You're a liar. You're a military guy, gun guy, this guy, that guy, a fucking, I don't know, fucking this type of guy, that guy. You're a coach. You're a dad bod, daddy bod. You're a power lifter, this, that, blue, baka. Bro, gaga, goo goo. You're fucking everybody out there, bro. Get it? Everybody knows you're a liar.
That higher
Holy shit, another commercial.
vegetables and fruits reduce all-cause mortality. They increase
Yes, vegetable and fruits. Why would somebody have to tell you that and promote that? All cause of mortality, this, that, fruits and
There is no way a rational.
Okay, I guess I'm unrational. So I'll stay unrational. I'll stay unrational on my my what you want to call wild animal diet, natural diet. I'll stay on my natural diet, and you can keep eating your unnatural diet. Okay, Blaha?
Intelligent person would even buy into this. They would look at the sum total evidence and say,
People are not unintelligent. They see what you look like, and they saw your food basket. They know what you're eating, and they already figured you out faster than the last time.
hey, there's any possibility at all that these crazy con men are right. Like, it's not even a case of, oh, well, I had to try it myself. Do you need to try rat poison to know that it is dangerous? I mean, that level of stupidity to listen to people like this, who are clearly con men, clearly.
You are eating rat poison. Just the level of toxicity is higher in some stuff. Why do you think steroids are made from plants? They're toxic. And so the higher the toxicity, the more chances you have of what? Dying from taking steroids. You don't die from injecting the molecule itself. You die from the toxicity, the poison. Steroids are poisonous. That's what kills you. Yeah, Blaha.
Well, it's clearly intended to do harm, to make money doing harm. If they told.
And steroids aren't? They're not promoted to do harm and destroy you? They're poisonous. They're made from plants. They're toxic. All plants are toxic. Where do you think the toxicity, why do you think steroids are toxic, Blaha? Ask yourself this question, Blaha. Blaha, ask yourself this question. Where does the toxicity come from in steroids? Why would steroids be toxic? They're molecules, right? But why are they toxic? They are made from plants, but why are they toxic when you inject them? Think about that for a question. Ponder that thought for a moment. Where does the toxicity come from? Oh, plants. So plants must have toxins in it. It wasn't put in there intentionally by the scientists that extracted it from these plants, right? It's already in there. That must mean that plants have a relative amount of what? Poison in it. So you're injecting poison in your body. Doesn't mean it's going to kill you right away, but it can kill you down the road. And even vegetables, raw vegetables, you eating them with these toxins in them, these poisons in them, well, can kill you too at high dosages. It's been known fact. Young people, older, whatever, they've died eating them, yes.
Studies are wrong and rat poison's not really poisonous. It's good for you. Well, I had to try it myself.
We already know rat poison is poison. We know it is. So we find poison, yes. But they don't put it in with the injection with the steroids, dude. Get it? It's made from plants. It comes with the plant. It's a gift. It comes with it together. They're incorporated together. You get it? It's a specialty. You pay 2 for 1. You get it. It's free.
That's literally the only defense that these two guys have. They're like, well, people are dumb enough to believe this. That could literally be the only.
This is what happens when you watch somebody like this. He's supposed to be an influencer, and you listen to him, and he gives you this type of bad advice. You know that even though now he knows the truth. Here's the funny part. Now that he really does know the truth, that these plants have toxins and poisons, whatever else in them, okay? They're bad for you over the long run, over the long haul. He knows the truth. But yet he's still promoting it. That is the worst type of human being you can come across. Somebody that would promote something knowing that it's poison. The moment I found out, I stopped promoting it. I stopped talking about it right away. Because I never knew about plants and vegetables. And I wasn't never ever a fruit eater before ever. I just did it during COVID because I was experimenting. I was bored. But I discovered they're horrendously bad for you. They'll poison you. They'll destroy you, your mitochondria, DNA, and everything. They'll mess you up. They'll cause you to become weak. They'll F you up, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Defense these two clowns have. The only defense. Well, if I found a group of people dumb enough to drink rat poison and to just ignore the label, then maybe I'm doing the world a favor.
Again, farms do not exist out in nature. Only nature exists out in nature. Anything that man does is unnatural. So it's really simple. Just do things that are natural and you'll be fine. Anything that you do unnatural, you're gonna run into problems. Yeah, man.
Okay. That is literally the only level of defense these guys have for their actions
Whatever.
that I'm calling out. And I don't see why people aren't reporting them for medical misinformation. Why aren't people
Why aren't people reporting you? You're a piece of, you're dog shit, bro.
contacting the boards that gave them their medical degrees?
Look at what your people are doing out there to these Palestinians. What's going on over there, Blaha? What they doing there? What's going on over there? Genocide?
They're clearly
You trying to genocide us too, eating these fruits and vegetables? You friends with, like, what's his name, Bill Gates?
in violation
They're all part of the same circle, is that it?
of their oath. That's grounds for speech around the world would disagree with completely.
What about morals, Blaha? If you already know that these things are bad for you, which you do, where are your morals now in this? You want to keep promoting it so people get sick and die? Is that it? Okay, eat an unnatural diet, lift unnatural man-made weights, take unnatural injections of steroids. Yes, this is the way to go. This is the way to go. I'm going to change you from dad bod to daddy bod and blah, 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 blah. I got to lift a heavy weight, 500. I got to squat 300, 200. You have to do all these unnatural things because guess what? You're weak. Yeah, you're weak. Yeah. Hey, there's something wrong with you. You're deficient, bro. You were born weak. You were born the cream of the, you were not the cream of the crop, bro. This guy's nuts.
They're promoting it on all these platforms. That's technically a violation of the rules.
Technically a violation of the rules because they're promoting it on platforms. What they're promoting what? They're promoting eating your natural diet. Why is that illegal to promote natural diet? I know. Because it goes against everything unnatural if you promote something natural, because how can they make money off of you, right, Blaha? How can Blaha make money off of you if he doesn't recruit you as a lifting slave, get it? To lift these man-made weights off the floor and eat an unnatural diet so he can feed you some crap or whatever, I don't know, and make money off of you.
All right, my rant is over.
Thank God, man. I'll see you in the next video. Tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. His bullshit rant is finally over, man. This is just ridiculous. Another unnatural slave. Another diet fucking crazy slave, bro. Comment down below helps with the algorithm. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.